have any rooms that got a little femininity.
In order for a room to have some femininity in it, someone feminine would have to do it. You can't be in here when stuff going on in there and expect for your thoughts and vision to be represented.
We'll be back in the morning when the sun starts to rise. So mama, don't stress your mind. So mama, don't stress your mind.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl Nesha here, back in the cup once again. So today's video is my review of T.I. and Tiny's Family and Friends Hustle. This is season 2, episode 2. Parents are not able to be involved as they normally are, and the reason why is because her stepdad has been diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and this has put a huge toll on the family. Not only that, 45 days straight he has to do radiation. He's still on the pulpit preaching his soul out, okay? But there, you know, he has all of that going on, and the mom, her mom, has to be there and caring for him, okay? So she ends up offering to get him a nurse. Says that the nurse ain't gonna be no beautiful nurse, but I can get you a nurse to kind of help alleviate some of this this strain that's over here on the family, okay? But you know, she's handling that, and then at home she has those babies that she now has to be more involved with. Not that she wasn't before, but now she has to really have her hands on everything. She has to get them out of school on time, get them to school on time, get them dressed. She has to manage her business. She has to, they're planning her tour that's coming up. So she has a lot on her plate, okay? She ends up saying that she needs to get an assistant. I'm surprised she didn't have one, honestly, but then again, if you have your parents involved, as hers were, you really didn't need one. But now she needs to get an assistant because she has to have some sort of help, okay? She even called on her oldest son. She's like, look, can you help mama out? Can you make sure I could call me before school get out so I can make sure I'm there? You know, it's that serious, okay? T.I. and Tiny go to the lake house, and the purpose of going here is to look over everything that's currently being done, add and tweak things as need be. And Tiny gets in her feelings a little bit because she says it does not feel the same. The house is not what she left it as. The house is completely different. There is nothing that says feminine in that house. And, you know, she just doesn't feel, I guess, welcome, or she doesn't feel like it belongs to her. And so T.I. has to explain to her, you're not really helping me with anything. And if you don't, then you can't get upset that it's more masculine than feminine. You really don't have an argument if you're not trying to fix the issue. And the way that you can fix the issue is by coming around this house, looking at things that you don't like, that are out of place, and to make this home again. Like, you don't have to be laying here moping and groaning because, you know, you're pouting a little bit because you want the memories. I can see why it's so hard for her to accept the change. King, now he is determined to be a hustler. He don't think he needs school like that. At least I don't need to go. Okay, let me do school at home, and then I can work on my business at the same time. And his daddy had already told him, you just can't do that, okay? There's things that you will learn in school that you cannot learn from home. Not only that, I am the boss, I am the father, I am the one that pays the bills. You are not. So what you need to do is what a child does, and carry your ass to school, okay? But he's not trying to do that. He is determined. He didn't even recruited Monica's kids, Rocco and Mello, because he needs some business partners, okay? So they get their little minds together. They come up with the concept of selling sneakers, ice cream, and bags. And I believe they threw some clothes in there as well. And so they're coming up with the name for the business. So then King says, what do y'all think about doing homeschool? You know, we'll be able to spend more time on his business. We can get the thing done. And then Rocco's like, yeah, nah. Nah, I don't think that's a good idea. Well, why don't you think it's a good idea? Well, you can't play basketball during homeschool. And so then King's like, yeah, you got me there. That boy is not trying to finish, okay? I don't know why he has to be the difficult one. So later on, they actually do a presentation. They got their PowerPoint on deck, and they're going through everything, and one of the brands is Gucci. Then T.I. has to tell them about the blackface and the Gucci situation and how you don't support brands that don't support you. And so little Mello has to kind of like fall down a little little bit, and they're like, well, what's wrong? Why you falling down? Well, he all Gucci'd out. He got a full suit on. But then, you know, T.I. just tried to explain to him, you know, we need to put into businesses that actually support our people. And if they don't support us, they don't deserve our money. So that was definitely a great life lesson, okay? Toya has a lot of pressure on her because she's trying to work on illustrating the cover of her children's book. She's also trying to work on planning Rain's party. She's also promised to fly out to Dallas in order to drive back with LaToya and her family because they're moving to Atlanta. And so she's also in the midst of all this, she's trying to get in touch with her sister Beatty, who she has like this distant relationship with. For some reason, she doesn't know why they can't make it work, but she's trying to make it work. And the part of her making it work was reaching out to her and saying, hey, can you come to the party? This is going to be on such and such day. She did send her a save the date, but she did not send her the actual invitation. And honestly, where I come from, a save the date is just fine here. A text saying, hey, look, be here on such and such time. That's sufficient. You know, she's all in her feelings because she didn't get an actual invite. Okay, so later on, she actually showed up late to the party. But, so that's everything that's going on with Toya. Now, I think she's a true friend for flying out there to Dallas just to drive back 15 hours. And this is coming from someone that has done multiple road trips with her family. And I think the longest that we've been in the car, and it was driving back from California, it was dang near 27 hours. Driving there was less time, but listen, I'm not trying to be stuck in no dang van. I'm not trying to do it. So listen, I was like, sis, more power to you. Alright, y'all, so that's all I have for today. Go ahead and get into the comments. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And until next time, bye.
Yeah, low key, maybe high key. I been peeped that you like.